Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of two investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for three.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I've messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
Hey, look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the line up for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And it's out of bounds. The Attack from SAC will retain possession. Carrington for three. That shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the contest. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2KU 250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now Carrington over Bird. And it's Carrington missing the look. MP outside. Let's go with the three. And Union Elite knock down another three.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Kicks it to Pagan. From the high post. To the paint. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes the break. MP with it. Now guarded by Carrington. And here's MP on the outside. Sends it home from three-point And well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's MP. 15 points in the game. And Union Elite knocks down another 3.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
Carrington with it. Bird defending. Lunge. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite. Knock down another 3.
Oh man, guys, they are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What's shooting?
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, you could say.
Here's Hilton. Diaz covering. Carrington. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
We look at a chance to talk about Carrington as the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
And he makes both free throws. MP with it. 21 points so far in this one. Takes a 3. Zach grab. The miss. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Harris sets the pick. From outside the arc. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size, 3 more points. He threaded the bounce pass in there very well.
MP outside. This one for 3. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Pass to Carrington. Lets it go. Diaz grabs the miss.
He'll be very disappointed with himself. That's one you expect to make.
Takes the three. And MP, good for three. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Here's Mecca. Clock at 6. Here's Hilton. Diaz covering. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now.
From Sac, Ben Olsen, Steven Robinson.
Here's MP.
Substitution for Union Elite.
The three is up. In. It is. Hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more. Here's Mecca, now covered by MP. Will it go? And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective. Skill level at a much higher pace.
And the attack from Sac, call time here. So it's both teams making a change here.
From Sac, Drexel Carrington, Edward Martinez, Michael Pagan. Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Carrington. 5 points in the game. There's a screen. Pass to Olsen. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a for the game of basketball.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Shot's good by Carrington.
When I watch him, I think Carrington, he's got that ideal wing size. It makes him tough to stop on the bounce. He's very versatile.
Outside, MP. There's the triple. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Might not be the best shooter. On the team, but each make can lead up to changing that label.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Here's Olsen. Pagan off the drive. Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. To the middle. And MP gets it to go.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Now Martinez.
2 minutes remaining in the
He
first
hasn't
half.
yet put up
2
any
minutes.
points in this one. Pagan returns it to Martinez. There's a lob to the hoop.
Basket by Michael Pagan.
It's been all Union Elite in this one.
Hey, get on MP.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Kolish. MP. Pagan defending. From deep, it's MP. And the ball out of play. Sack will have
The
it.
attack with sack ball.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for the attack from sack. Ivory Lund. Substitution for Union Elite.
On offense, here's Sack. Here's the pick. Carrington for three. And Harris pulls down the rebound. To the inside. Picked away. Pagan with it. Now guarded by MP. Inside. Martinez. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Get on MP.
Past MP. Lets the floater go. On the wing, Harris. Mitchell. MP. Pagan defending. 6 on the shot clock. And here's MP on the outside.
MP.
Sinks the tray.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Now Carrington. He's got 7. Kicks it to Pagan. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ben Olsen.
And here's MP on the outside. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Union Elite ahead, just dominating this one. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And so here it's Sac. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
For three, MP with the bucket.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now Carrington, Bird defending. And here's Carrington. 7 points in this one. And Lund slams it in.
While he's known for being a 3-and-D guy, Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
MP outside, finds Bird, tries a three. Sack grabs the miss. Pagan with it. Harris comes down with the board, and they're pushing it up. MP with the look. That's good, and Harris comes up with the assist.
Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
Here's Pagan. Outside Carrington. Pass to Lund. Returns it to Carrington. 6 to shoot. Jake Bird with the defensive effort. From deep, it's MP. Knocks it down from distance.
The pass, the shot, all superb.
And so here it's Sack. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Now Lund from three, and it's Bird with the board.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
To end the run! And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two. Brandon Harris picking this one up.
A depth move by Drexel Carrington, using the tools he's been working on to score inside with ease.
First free throw is good. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Union Elite with possession. Pass to MP. Unloads. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Excellent look from Diaz. Open man in his sights. Added up. Nice assist.
And so here it's Sack. The kick out to Lund. Martinez outside. Pagan. Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. Lund doesn't get it to drop for him. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now Carrington, 9 points in this one. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 of 6 to start the game.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
And here's MP on the outside. Sack with the rebound. Martinez outside.
Stay there.
Up top, Pagan. Carrington at the high post. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I love that pace. Pushing the action, Carrington not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Come around.
MP outside. Off target from outside. Pass to Carrington. 18 feet out. Lund. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest, shooting an 86% mark. From deep, it's MP. Counted from distance.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
And it's blocked. But they recover it. To the inside. Lund, that's good.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Past MP. Three-pointer. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. The D right on him.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
And here's MP on the outside. Gets the three to fall.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington for three. Bullock pulls it in. And Union Elite with possession. Count it, that bucket is good.
MP.
Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now Carrington. Over to the wing. From deep, it's Pagan. Bullock pulls it in.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head-scratching. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Carrington, left side. And Lund slams it in.
Yeah, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
MP, Pagan defending. And here's MP on the outside. Drills it from deep.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Here's Pagan. Misses from short range.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
From deep. It's MP. Lund with the rebound.
Who's watching him?
Here's Carrington. Pass to Martinez. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
side, MP. Lets the three fly. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. And it's Sack with the ball. Martinez outside.
You got him.
Pass to Carrington.
Oh, watch him. Get here.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Martinez. 6 to shoot. Pagan. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Now MP. Fires for three. Nails the three-pointer. And it's Sack with the ball. Outside Pagan. With plenty of space. One. Off target at the rim. MP outside.
Come around.
From the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, it's Pagan. Rebound by Union Elite.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but hey, just couldn't get it to go.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. What's your thoughts here, guys?
This may just be a timeout so they can pat each other on the back. Not really any other reason to call it.
Hey, maybe they're just playing it real safe, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes.
MP outside.
Sean Mecca. Substitution.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And so that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here. Are you kidding me?
You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Good. That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's
go.
great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Lee and Cal. Holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And it's Mills missing. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look,
Couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's Mills, covered by MP. Pass to O'Neill. No good, had a chance to end the run there. Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a person. Personality.
if Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. but he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his high flyers team.
On the wing, Mills. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Well, I'll tell you what, he can give as good as he gets.
We are seeing some gamesmanship now. Answers right back with a three of his own.
Gets it to go from long range.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's Brock, and Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
Mitch Mitchell.
That is his first foul of the game. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Down by 12. On the wing, Brock. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game.